If you are a young man, I want you to pay attention to this. If you look at what is going on in this present time, so many young men have taken advantage of women because the ideology that men are scarce. So many young men tend to using promises of marrying women to lure them into relationship. But so many of them have failed to understand the spirit that work with women. They are not just who a lot of men think they are. I have said it here that the destinies of men are tied to women. Anytime you see a man doing well, there is a spirit, a female spirit behind him. Go and do your research and get back to me. Anytime you're into any kind of relationship with a woman, don't ever open your mouth and promise her that you're going to marry her if you know you are not serious. Let me tell you the other side of them. Even though if you don't open your mouth to promise her, there's a level of commitment, a level of engagement a woman and man will have themselves into. Even though if the man never opened his mouth to promise or tell the woman, I'm going to marry you, there is a particular spiritual connection that is tied to them. Because most of the things we see today as marriage are mere formalities. The real thing is the bonding, the relationship, the intimacy, that particular spirit that merges one with the other. Every other thing we see as entertainment, we see as marriages today are all mere formalities. Because if you go back to the time, you can now see that what we see today is a mere ideology that people came up with. Marriage begins from that particular moment you look at that lady and the lady look at you and two of you accept each other. That is when marriage begins. Because apart from this agreement, every other thing may come, yet it will still not stand the test of time. It is agreements that brings both of you together. So you have to pay attention to what I have to say. Don't take a woman for granted because she has given to you, because she has paid attention to you, because she has abandoned every other thing and have decided to match force with you, relate with you. Don't take them for granted. Because so many men are suffering so many big things today. So many of them have died prematurely. Some of them, their businesses are not moving forward because of the way they treat the female gender they come in contact with. They are not just ordinary. Because I'm a living testament to what I'm just sharing with you. I had a similar experience, although I never opened my mouth to say I will marry you. But the commitment happens to be a challenge that I suffered for about 17 years before I was reconnected to put the record straight. So it is not right because you discover there is no other way you can get a woman and you now think that telling her I will marry you will be the cheapest way because you think that women really need men. And because of that, you can play your way through them and then get out of it. You have to be very careful, young man. If you know you are not really committed to that woman, please and please let her be for your own good. Be the best of who you are.